Welcome to Candid Conversations. I am Ken Canion, one half of the Grand Canions, and I am your co-host for tonight's Candid Conversation. Along with me, I have the beautiful Simply Net, aka Grand Canion.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this evening. As Ken says, you could be anywhere in the world tonight, but you're with us, and we thank you.
Damn, you looking hot tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
How you know what I was going to ask?
I'm not going to be able to do it.
Your lips look so greasy.
I won't do it.
Okay, I guess I'll continue with the show then. All right, how you doing, Miss Canion?
I'm doing fantastic. Ken Canion, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Hey, listen, first things first, you know, we always talk about last week. And the feedback from last week, and last week was about the 50-50.
50-50.
For the most part, the feedback was good, I guess, when we talked about sometimes in relationships, you got to give 60, 40, 90, 10. And yeah, I think people received that. What did you think?
I got great feedback from it. You know, some people say, I had a few people that said, no, 100%, he got to take care of me. But for the most part, they felt like we did, 20, 40 sometimes. I mean, that's just 60. But sometimes in a relationship, you don't even have 100 But sometimes in a relationship together, you don't have 100.
That's true.
You don't.
That's true. So I think we gave a good example last week, and I explained to them when you put the money. But y'all want to go back and watch that episode. It was real good. But tonight. All right, so.
Won't be just any night. Okay, go ahead.
Latest news. You wanted to ask me something.
I want to ask you. Dig this right here. So, of course, everybody watched the Super Bowl. Well, halftime at least, right?
Because you don't even like football.
No, I don't. We'll talk about that on another day. But no, I'm not a sport fan, period.
Okay.
But the Super Bowl, the halftime with Usher.
What the hell you saying this name like that for?
I had went into the Super Bowl. I was at the Super Bowl. I don't know. Anyway, and everybody's been talking about Usher and Alicia Keys.
Okay.
Now, what if Simply Net got to perform halftime at the Super Bowl with Usher, and he grabbed me ever so gently but tight, like he did Alicia Keys, and I was up there swaying, even in that red, even if it didn't even look the same, but in my mind, okay, I had her body. How would you feel?
Okay, so I looked at that, and I was kind of torn, and I was thinking about my man Switch Beats. He came out and said there were two giants, but deep in his heart, he was like, Usher, that little mother bleep. No.
You think so?
No, maybe he wasn't. But the way, I know Usher, Usher known for true player for real, ass Puff Daddy, whatever. One half of me says it was acting. But I mean, the way he grabbing on her, way he cuffing that ass.
You gotta do your hand.
Because that's what he was doing. He was doing like this. You look, see my hand? Like, that's what he was doing, right? So my thoughts on it is, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, way to go, baby. Yeah, good job. And when you get home,
you try to beat it up.
I'm gonna beat it up or beat you up. Nah, real talk, though. Real talk.
So you're saying that if I got a role where I had to be intimate with someone, and it looked very, very, very real, you'd be upset?
Very real.
Like, I want to sell it. Like they were, think about it. They were performing on one of the biggest stages, ever. Millions upon millions of people. And so they had to get into character. She was not Alicia Keys, the mommy. She was the entertainer.
She was Alicia Keys, the hoe?
No, she was an entertainer.
I'm just wondering who.
She was an entertainer. I remember when I read Daryl Reese's book.
I mean, she was all like,
she was supposed to. What was she supposed to be like? Don't you touch me?
No, I get it. I
remember I read Della Reese's book, which was a very good book. And she was saying that, she was a minister, but she took roles with profanity in it.
Okay.
And people would judge her and condemn her for being a minister and then cursing or cussing. And her thing was, I got a fat check for that. That was straight business. This is what I do. And if Usher Raymond, is he the third or the second? If he want me to do a video or something with him or be on the show with him, I don't think I got too excited.
Why your lips like they getting wetter? They're like your lips getting greasier the more you talk about Usher. I mean, you remember he broke up Keke Palmer.
I'm just saying, hold on. He didn't break up Keke Palmer. He didn't break up Keke Palmer. That was already probably where it was at. All I'm saying, I'm getting warm. All I'm saying is a hot flash.
So what if it was me? What if it was me up there? But you remember how I used to be like with Paula Abdul?
Yeah.
Now she done got a little older, but she was straight fine.
Yeah.
Say I had to go on stage
with Paula Abdul.
Yeah. Well,
I'm okay with it,
but not now. Not Paula now. I think of somebody now. It's
with Megan Thee Stallion or something.
Okay. Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I think she just got saved or something, but maybe she won't be the Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
But yeah. If we were speaking and I was, imitating, when you're communicating with someone, you hold their face close to you and you look in her eyes, and when you're doing that. Now, what if I had to do that with Megan Thee Stallion? And then, but I'm just working.
But babe, that's not your line of work.
My line of work. I'm teaching how to
that's not your line of work. You don't do that. I'm an actress.
Coach. I'm a relationship coach, so I got to teach how to be good in a relationship. You got to
boy, look, we finna go way off on the deep end. It is best right now that we pull the plug and let the water out this tub right here, because somebody finna drown. Somebody finna drown in this sanctified place.
All right. One last note about Usher. I'm torn, but I'm torn, but as a guy, seeing this lady up there getting fondled and, look like she about to get ran through, Oh
my gosh, you're taking it too far.
I'm just saying.
For me, it was business. That was like they performed. They performed it. That was strictly business.
What y'all think out there? Y'all comment. Yeah. Y'all comment and tell us whose side you on. Would you let your guy or lady be up there on stage doing the gropity grope or whatever, even if it's Super Bowl? What do y'all think?
Would be like, baby, when you do this, move like this. I would help you. I would.
It looked like your lips were getting greasy.
I was talking about Usher. Plus, I was having a hot flash.
Okay.
That's my story.
All right. So
okay,
let's go to segment called Ask the Coach.
Ask the Coach.
I got another segment for you called Ask the Coach. But before I get to the segment, listen, y'all, if y'all like this kind of content, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to bring you much more of content like this, just real, raw, and relatable. And look, y'all, we're going to keep it real. We got a relationship. We don't always agree, but we always love each other. All right, here it is. I got to put on my frames for the week.
Okay.
All right.
Your weeklies.
All right, Ask the Coach. And I always tell you, Ask the Coach is the segment where I get DMs, letters of people that I've helped, and people call me for advice all the time. And I ask you, what would you advise them to do?
Okay.
All right, and you out there, what would you do as a coach? So here's the letter. Dear Coach, I have a straight up dilemma. The other day I was out with my husband having dinner at a new restaurant. It had some banging ambiance. The lighting was low. I looked in the corner and I see my girl's man with another woman.
Ooh.
It looked super intimate, and they were tucked away so nobody could see them. I just happened to see them because I started walking around the whole restaurant just to see how nice it was. Now, I don't know if I should tell my girl. The last time I snitched on a friend, it backfired. They're still together, and we aren't friends. Sign, Janice. What should I do? Now, why your neck get twisty when I ask you that? Now, I'm the coach. They call me, and I'm asking, now you are the coach. What say you, Net?
So as a coach, I would say, you have to ask questions. There could have been a business dinner. It could have been a family member.
Who you asking?
No, I'm saying when the person is coming to me, who wrote the letter?
Okay, Janice is the friend.
Janice is the friend. So I'm telling Janice, there are a lot of, there are a lot of things that you have they're underlined. You can't just assume that he's doing something wrong.
Okay, here's what she told me.
Okay.
Lighting was low. They were she said they were in like a nook area because they didn't want to be seen. Mm-hmm. All right, didn't want to be seen.
That's what she assumed.
Okay, she assumed.
Okay.
It wasn't her friend's man. Mm-hmm. She didn't assume that. She knew. And what she said was, when she looked at them, they looked like a couple. Okay.
So
and I'm not saying
it's her girlfriend's dude.
Her girlfriend's guy.
Okay.
And she didn't know whether or not she should tell the girlfriend.
Now I'm saying as a coach, I would tell her, not to tell because you don't know what it is. But as a girlfriend.
Well, as a girlfriend then.
As a girlfriend, I would go and make sure that they saw me. Most definitely. And I would let him know, you need to tell that where you was and who you was with before I get home, because I'm going to tell it.
You would tell it?
If my friend.
Yeah, one of your friends. Would you tell it?
If my friend's man was out with another chick in a booth and it looked like they was booed up, mm-hmm. I always say to you, never let your business beat you back home. Don't let me beat this. No.
So let me tell you what.
My friend?
Your friend. I didn't say it was your best friend, but a friend.
Well, it depends on the level of friendship. I will say that.
And she said that
it depends on the level of friendship. I will not have my friend out here looking stupid. You out here, y'all lights about to be turned off, and you out here at the Sizzler. I'm not gonna do that.
At the Sizzler?
I'm just saying, wherever y'all are.
I look at it differently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say Coach Ken, but Ken wouldn't tell this. I wouldn't tell. Here's why. I believe, now this is just Ken. This ain't Coach Ken. Because I believe that as soon as I tell, right, that, well, Canion saw you over there. Now, she going to dispel Canion's, Canion didn't see me. I was with a client, or Canion didn't see me, or whatever. Now, my man going to be mad at me. Our relationship might suffer. So I feel like if she doing dirt, eventually what's done in the dark will come to the light. That's Ken. That ain't Coach Ken.
Okay. So what about when it comes out and they're having a discussion and she was like, even your boy knew. I saw Ken out a year ago with this person. I got too involved. So what happens then? What happens when your boy find out that you've been knowing that his girl been getting drugged? He been knowing. Then what? So what if
this is what I'm gonna do?
This is what I'm gonna do.
If my man come to me, I'm gonna say, listen, my bro, I didn't know for sure if your girl was getting dug out. I didn't know. All right?
It looked like it. But I ain't know. Because you're not going to stop there.
Because I didn't know she was getting dug out. So what I did was I just erred on the side of caution. And because I erred on the side of caution, because I didn't want me and you to fall out, because if I was wrong, if I'm thinking wrong, me and you lose our 30-year friendship because I thought your girl getting dug out, but she wasn't.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like this. When I go over and I tell you, you better tell this before I do. If this is your sister, you'll tell me then.
So I ain't gonna be like no little, little gossiper. I'm gonna walk over to the table. Hello, hey, where's Gerald? I see you with Conehead here. I ain't doing all that.
I didn't ask.
Don't no real dude do that. Don't no real dude do that.
Listen, you better know that if you are out with a hoochie mama, my friends, if they're out there, they're gonna roll up on you.
Oh,
they're going to
roll up on me
if
you. I'm talking to a dude. Your friends roll up on me. Look here, fool. Don't even think about talking to no girl. I'm like, I'm talking to my man. I know that. Leslie will roll up on me. Leslie, I was talking one homecoming, so I'm gonna give you a real story.
Yes.
One homecoming, I'm still looking good, and I'm, looking like I did. I might didn't look like I did when I was 21, but I'm still looking good.
Okay.
Because some people look like,
Just say you look good and just keep moving.
And so I'm talking to this chick. I didn't even know. She stopped me.
Oh.
She stopped me.
Okay.
And so we at the day party. We at Rock's day party, right? And so Leslie comes and stands beside me.
Mm-hmm.
She stood beside me.
As she should.
And I was like, so it got awkward with the young lady I was talking to. I wasn't talking about nothing. I could tell she was really interested in so at that point, my degree of Macism, it diminished. it diminished.
It took the air out of your cell.
It took the air right out of my Macism because I even, can I tell you something, baby?
What's that?
Do you know what's a real thing?
What is a real thing?
For an older dude to think he still got it, to know he still got it, that he can attract somebody, even if he ain't trying to get at her, but the fact that he can attract her, that's a real thing. I'm not, maybe you
do you think that that being a real thing leads to other things with some men?
I think it does. I think it does lead to certain things. But my thing is, in this case, what would the audience do? What would y'all do? What would you do? Number one, if your girlfriend or dude was there, would you tell? Would you tell? Put in the comments, say, tell it.
I definitely want to hear from the ladies because we all have different of opinions with that, but they're more vocal. But I really would like to know, would you tell your friend if it's like your really true good girlfriend? Would you tell her you saw her boo out? Would you say no? Would you make her boo pay you? That sounds
that's a little different right there.
Little pair of shoes.
I might have to go with that.
You pay somebody off?
Huh?
You would pay somebody off? Would you ever do that?
When you say pay somebody off to not tell?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to pay somebody off to not tell, baby.
Kenny, you know what I'm saying, job time.
To save my marriage?
Would you pay somebody off?
Cash App or PayPal? Cash App, PayPal. I could sell it to you. I mean, Zelle, PayPal, but I have to do it through my man's account, though. I couldn't do it through my account.
That's good thinking, though. Yeah. That is good thinking.
Hey, B.
Can't trace it back to you. Can't trace it back. That's good thinking. I love the way you think. I love the way you think.
Okay. All right. We'll let them answer for next week.
Okay.
But story time. Story time with the Grand Canions. Story time. And, you and I were talking. So the title of this is They Didn't Have Sex. We Didn't Have Sex for a Whole Year.
Oh, yeah.
So tell the story of we often tell the story in story time because we want to tell you stories, pertinent stories that helped us become who we are today in our relationship. And these are real stories, y'all. Sometimes we don't be cutting no punches, but sometimes y'all don't agree. But we put ourselves out there because we believe in happy, healthy relationships. But sometimes the road might get rocky getting there. And
story time. Before we got married, we were very active.
Active what?
Sexually. Like
why you always try to be a good girl?
Because I am. I'm such a lady. I am such a lady. Well, we
I was beating that thing up.
You know. And so when you, I just wish you wouldn't say that. You know. But anyway, when you decide, when you asked me to marry you, you said, you know, I want our union to be blessed, and so
I did.
Let's not have sex until we are married. And that was, you say a year, I say about maybe 10, 11 months, maybe
okay.
10. That's a year.
That's a year.
And so I wasn't down for that. I was like, no, because in my mind, he hitting something.
I know.
Might as well be me. No, I'm just.
You remember what you said though? What you
can
said?
I come over there and you just hunch on me?
Things like that. Can I come over? I ain't gotta stay. Let me just hunch on. You just hunch on me. And I was like,
I just needed some.
But did you? Can we be honest now?
Yes.
Yes. Do you thought I was hitting something else?
Yes, I did.
You for real?
Like I wasn't sure.
I was done with all that years.
I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't really sure. You know, like we went from rabbits to nothing.
But remember, I told you. I said I didn't want to be the kind of husband that was out here cheating, and I said I wanted God to consecrate our union, our marriage. And I said, so I'm gonna stop having sex. Now. I did. So we did stop at, but you tried.
I did.
Man. I should throw you out.
Don't say that. You didn't throw me out.
I did throw you out. I'm going to tell you
what I heard. You said, I don't want to be the man out here cheating. And I heard, so I'm going to go bust these women before we get married.
Is that what you heard?
That's what I heard in my head.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to be out here cheating. So I'm going to go get this little lamb or sow my royal oats. That's, so I was. That's what I mean.
When were you convinced though that I was for real about
it? When you would say no and we would put me out. I didn't think that it was just me because for a minute I was like, is he avoiding being intimate with me? Is he out here, trying to hit other people? Because you had a little kind of sketchy past.
Yeah, but that was way before then, though.
It was way before then, but Bishop Lockett used to say, if they go back to the world, they're going back to what they went to. I didn't know. But listen, Kenny, remember where you were then. The Black Art Gear had just, all of that stuff.
Belly up.
Yeah. And
I was in a bad place.
You were in a bad place. And so you weren't a drinker. You didn't do drugs.
Right. I ate a lot.
You did eat. No, you did. No, you did. You did keep eating. We both did. We both did. And so the thing was, what else was it for you to go back to? Or what was your comfort?
Running to Jesus?
You did, but I didn't really know that part of you at that time.
What you mean you didn't know that part of me?
Serious?
I was an evangel then.
No, listen, you got to listen to what I'm saying. You looking at its surface. I'm being deep. Like I knew that you love the Lord. I seen you praise the Lord. I seen you worship and all of that. But I saw you do all of that at a high place.
For the Lord.
Listen. I saw you do all of that at a high place. You were at a very different place. Okay. You were at a very different place in your life. And so, for a moment, that's all we had was sex. You know what I'm saying? When you get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. No, I get it. But what I'm saying is, when I decided to do, and here's the reality for anybody looking, I'm not saying that the average person should, consecrate that. That's what I did because
it was good.
It was the thing that helped me be the husband that I am today. I believe that.
Yeah,
and I believe that God has blessed and honored our marriage because of it. Not just that.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you stuck with it. That's when I knew that you were really, really serious. About 2-3 months into it, I was like, "Oh, this cat is serious." But because I just didn't know in the beginning. I didn't.
Okay. All right. So now that you know,
okay.
Now that you know,
now that I know
that I had the willpower,
you did.
That I had the willpower,
had the willpower
to keep, keep that mug on lock. Hey, that gorilla wanted to come out. Ah!
What does that the gorilla have to do with this question? The gorilla sounds like he's sick.
All right. So look, I just want to say, you know what? You ain't got to say. I just want to say this. I want to say every part of our relationship has taught me something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that taught me?
What's that?
That I can do anything I put my mind to.
You created a standard. You did something that I never had somebody said before that we would have been able to do. And you always told me to never compromise my standards. Never. And you created a standard there and you did not compromise. You didn't. And that, I think that has or was in the beginning something that helped our relationship. It was a good foundation, I would say, for us.
But I want to lead the people with one point though. I want to lead the people.
We about to leave?
No, about this story time.
Oh, I was going to say.
No, we ain't going nowhere. But I want to leave them with this point right here. You tried to coerce me.
I did.
Seduce me.
I did.
Lick on me. I did. You want to say I did? You tried to do all of those things, and I fought off. I resisted.
You sure did, babe.
Resist the devil. He will flee.
Wait a minute. I'm not the devil. I'm not the devil.
Resist the devil, and he shall flee. Once you throw his ass out of your crib. But look,
you stuck to your guns, though. You stuck to your guns,
I did.
And I'm glad. I'm glad. I did try to get you to hunch on me once or twice.
Okay, but I just want to tell y'all that's our story time for the day. All right, so I got a question of the day for you.
Yes,
and I wrote it down. All right, now this right here. All right, so this question of the day. Ooh, so here's what happened. So what should the guy do? You tell me, what should he do? What if this? So a guy, I got two questions of the day, but one is this guy was dating he was dating this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happened was he didn't want to have sex because he had been with somebody, he was divorced, she was divorced. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want to have sex, but she was super sexy to him.
Mm-hmm.
Super sexy. Come to find out on their wedding night, where they getting ready to get busy.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready.
Mm-hmm.
And he finds out that she's been wearing a butt pad.
Go, girl.
Hold on. So the big voluptuous ass that he
he thought he was
the big voluptuous ass that he thought that he was getting.
She should have just got her some panties with a hole in the seat or something, trick him into the mall.
So my question is that ass came with that package, and now he's thinking he should get a divorce because he didn't get what he thinks he's getting. He's not getting. He didn't get what he thought he was supposed to be getting.
Everything else. He looked into her eyes. Were those her eyes?
Her eyes.
Contacts.
Oh, her breast.
Her mind. Teeth. He did all of that, and then he did here. But
that ass wasn't hers, and so, but. If he thinks that the ass isn't his, should he leave her because the ass is not hers.
And so they didn't have
because he liked that.
They didn't have no kind of premarital nothing. All he did was look at it and bite his lip.
Right,
I'm gonna say this right here.
Felt like you gonna
I'm gonna say this right here. If I was dating somebody, if I was engaged to somebody, and a lot of you young people might not even get this, but the old people will. And you walking around with the Tom Jones sock in your pants. You remember Tom Jones?
My mom, is that what my mom used to watch?
Honey, Tom Jones.
He had a sock in his pants.
Yeah, honey, if you walk around with that Tom Jones sock in your britches, and then we get to the wedding night, and then there was a sock in your britches.
No, but let me ask you this.
You better call Tyrone.
You're not answering the question.
Should he leave her?
Should he get an annulment because the ass was fake?
Because she suffered from no acetol.
No acetol. All right, go ahead.
If it was flipped,
no, we ain't.
No, I'm just saying. In my mind, I would say that would be grounds to leave a man.
Okay. You talking about if he had a sock?
And had me thinking, and I'm thinking on my wedding night, he finna give me a hysterectomy, and then it don't
Hold on, he finna give you a hysterectomy. You happy about it?
I'm just saying, we get excited, and then it's a sock. And so I'm just saying.
Is that grounds to leave her?
That's not a one size fit all kind of thing. That is, if he cannot stand, if he can't stand. We ain't talking about him. I'm talking about
her.
If he can't stand when he look at that booty, if he can't get excited.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like it is.
So
it's false advertisement.
That's false advertising. What would y'all do? Would y'all tell him okay, what do you think? Is it grounds for him to leave her if that ass was fake?
What about you? What would you say?
I say it's misrepresentation.
But is it grounds? You answer the question.
I'm about to tell you, misrepresentation is grounds to me for an annulment. Because if not, we're living a lie, aren't we? And living a lie that's not part of what we signed up for. All right. And so my thing is, even though it might sound trivial to some of you, especially some of you that are endowed with a big old ass. Okay. It might sound trivial to you because you have it, but baby, you endowed with so much more. You got big breasts and a wet mouth, and a wet mouth. See, it done dried out right there. You wet. Oh, sorry. But you pretty too. You pretty. You pretty. You got a wet mouth, and you got big breasts. Okay. Yeah. I just say it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah, look at them. So they about to come out that pink. They about to come out that pink shirt.
Y'all, I be trying. But
baby, listen. What would y'all do? I think it's misrepresentation, but I got another thing.
Yes.
Similar situation, a little bit different. Question of the day was a two-parter.
Okay.
She married a guy and found out that his teeth were not real. This whole rack of teeth weren't real. But she didn't find out till the night when he pulled all of them out.
Did he use them? If he used them, hey, just put them back in before we go out, player.
Nick,
listen.
Is that the same thing?
The word on the street is, hey, player.
Them gummies.
Hey, just get you, listen. If you can use your gums properly, put your teeth back in, pimp, when we go somewhere, all right? Right, when we eating, you just.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I would leave.
But is it the same thing, though? Is it the same thing?
I guess it could be the same thing. If a smile meant that much to you, yeah, it could be the same thing.
Because when you got no teeth like this,
If you pull them thieves out on that one night, and then the man,
you speaking in tongues. You started to speak in tongues.
Every woman out there heard exactly what I said. And I said what I said.
On that note, God almighty. Okay, baby. All right. You in rare form tonight. All right. So look, I want to wrap this up with the moment of truth.
Okay.
Our card game.
Yes.
So tonight, I always bring the card game. So look, y'all, the moment of truth is a card game that we created. We created this our copy, y'all. We created the regular version and we created the sex version. Mm-hmm. And so the moment of truth helps you get to know someone on a deeper level.
We actually took this to an event on last week, and we played it for a church couples gathering, and it was so much fun. Where can people, if somebody wanted to get these,
go to kencanion.com, get the combo set.
Combo set.
All right, pick a card, any card.
Pick a card. Pick a card.
Y'all, we had our game out long before everybody else did. And our game and helped a lot of people break up and get together.
Am I reading this?
Okay, let me read it. Let me read it for you.
Okay. Oh, man, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Is fantasizing about sex with someone outside your relationship during masturbation considered cheating? A, absolutely not. B, yes, it is. C, only if you know the person you're fantasizing about. Or D, no, as long as it doesn't happen when you and your partner are having sex.
Does it count if it's Tupac? I'm just kidding.
Cut. Listen.
I think that is cheating.
Come on now.
You beating your meat thinking about Paula Abdul. You don't think that's cheating?
No, I don't. Matter of fact.
What is?
See, a lot of people watching this don't know who Paula Abdul is. And she probably don't look like she used to do. But let's just do Megan Thee Stallion. All right, Megan Thee Stallion. All right. If I beat my meat thinking about Megan, is that me cheating with Megan?
Yeah, you cheating like it starts up here.
If I'm gonna cheat, I might as well pop.
No, I'm saying it starts. You don't think it starts mentally? You don't think infidelity starts mentally?
I do, but is this infidelity?
Yeah, you fantasizing about another woman while you holding.
Make your thing a little bigger. Make your hole bigger. She had a hole tight. Make your hole bigger. Okay. Thank you. All right.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
What say y'all? Let me read the question again. Is fantasizing about having sex with someone outside your relationship during masturbation considered cheating? A, absolutely not. B, yes, it is.
I'm B all day.
C, only if you know the person you're fantasizing about. Or D, no, as long as it doesn't happen when you and your partner have
I would
sex.
never know that you're fantasizing unless you say, Megan, and I'm in the other room or something like that. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's something you would never know. It's something I don't concern myself with, of course. I don't care if you pop off when you by yourself. It doesn't matter to me. But I just don't want to think, and I don't know how often you pop off, but Mr. Pop Off. But
what?
I'm just saying.
Listen to what you're saying.
I'm just saying I don't know because I don't know. But I'm saying if you did, I would not want to think that every time you popped off, you thought about Megan. Or
so if somebody watching Pornhub and they thinking about the chick on Pornhub, is that still cheating? Because whether it's Megan or someone else,
do they go to her every time they on Pornhub? That's their girlfriend.
So is that cheating? You on Pornhub and it's your random girl you don't know. Is that cheating?
That's a whole different question, Kenny.
It's the same question.
It's a
You
different
fantasizing
question.
about someone else.
I mean, but you made it
Why
seem
you pop
like
goes up? Why you pop it up?
you made it seem more personal, like you fantasizing
you
about
made it seem more
no,
personal.
No, you try to change it up. B all day. I'm not even gonna change it. Now I was gonna change it, but you keep flipping. What about this? What about that? It was only one question. B. How about that? What's your answer?
No, my answer is absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's not cheating. It's not cheating. That's not an emotional affair. It's not a physical affair. It's not cheating.
How do you know it's not emotional? What about people have emotional affairs?
They have an emotional affair with
people that never
with blow up dolls.
Yeah, they do.
Ned, stop this.
Oh my gosh, you don't watch TV and
with somebody you don't know?
People do have emotional affairs with people. How do you think that people start stalking stars and you're my husband or you're my wife? Come on now, you Coach Ken. Don't act like that. Cut.
On that note,
tell me I'm being serious.
I don't know. Hey, listen. On that note, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. But I want to say, listen, this show has been sponsored by PCC,
yes,
the Pocket Communication Coach. When you must say it, but you don't know how to say it. So the Pocket Communication Coach, for those of you who don't know, it's the AI software that I developed that's taken the world by storm. We've sold thousands of subscriptions. When you need to figure out how to communicate something, but you don't know what to say, you need to join pocketcommunicationcoach.com, and it will teach you what to say, whether you're talking about somebody you're dating, you want to learn how to ask the right questions to find out if they're the one for you, or you're in a relationship and you want to tell someone they hurt your feelings, but you don't know how to say it. Or it could be your mama, it could be your brother, your siblings, your sister, better anybody. We're teaching you how to be better communicators. Is that cool? And last thing I want to say, Miss Canion.
And make sure they click the subscribe button.
There you go.
Yes. Most
Look,
definitely.
I always love this time with you and I. You're so pretty. And you're real, too, when you're starting to sweat, because I see you having a hot flash.
Yes, I am having
You're having a hot flash. And on that note, y'all, we got to get up out of here so she can put her head in the freezer. All right? We'll see y'all on the next one.
Have a great night.